Bapak Ibu sebenarnya di case ini itu ada seorang leaders dengan timnya gitu, tim membernya ya. Mereka melakukan coachingnya juga berproses, mungkin boleh di nextnya ya. Jadi diawali dengan adanya email, jadi inilah conversation dimulai. Jadi bisa jadi kalau Bapak nggak ada waktu ya udah ketik email 2 menit, 3 menit atau WhatsApp. Bisa jadi ya. Kemudian nextnya lagi ada email berikutnya, ini masih berlanjut, email-emailan masih membalas segala macam. Jadi opportunity-nya bisa kita create ya. Nah, terakhir juga akhirnya karena mungkin dalam prosesnya kan, we call tomorrow at 2:45 ya. Nah ini kita bisa lihat contoh videonya, mungkin Kak bisa ambil contoh. Bapak Ibu, kita akan melihat betapa ya. Proses coaching itu jadi bukan one time event, nggak mesti one time event. Jadi Bapak Ibu bisa lakukan beberapa prosesnya. Kurang lebih kayak gitu ya. Silakan Kara. Jadi mereka tadi sudah email-emailan, akhirnya mereka kontak.
Hi, Marcos.
Hi, Ann.
Thanks for finding time to give me a call.
Sure.
As I said in my email, Karen's been getting complaints from some of her retailers about installations during really busy times. They're saying that they're losing sales and the customers are complaining.
I'm not surprised. I mean, they don't like it when I shut down parts of their system, especially when there's a line of customers. But I really don't have a choice if we want to keep on schedule.
Well, we do need to keep on schedule, but we also want to minimize customer complaints. I know these installations have been particularly hard to schedule.
More like impossible.
Tell me a bit more. What are you hearing when you talk with these retailers?
Well, what I'm hearing is that they all want me to come in at the same time, late morning, and that's their slowest time. But I can't do just one install a day. That would delay the installation schedule, and then Karen would really be hearing complaints.
Well, you're right, Marcos. It's very important to us to keep on schedule, but probably not to a store manager.
Exactly.
Help me to understand this a bit better. Can you walk me through a typical conversation with a store manager? What do you say to start the conversation?
First, I introduce myself, and then I ask them if they've gotten the communication on the new equipment. Now, this has all the details, so if they haven't
show them the times. I tell them that these are the only times available and that they have to pick one.
And how do they respond to that?
Well, most of them are unhappy because the only times that are available are the times when there's a lot of traffic in the stores.
I see. Thanks for filling me in. According to Karen, the store managers are talking to each other. And as a result, you're getting a bit of a reputation. Does it seem like these scheduling calls are getting harder?
Maybe. No, but what else can I do?
Look, Marcos, this is an important issue that we need to discuss, but I don't want to take any more of your time today. Are you available after Monday's team meeting?
Yes.
Great. In the meantime, can you think of some ways that we can be more flexible with installation times and still meet our schedule?
Sure, I'll try.
Thanks, Marcos. I'll see you Monday.
See you Monday.
Goodbye.
I think that wraps things up. Thanks, everybody. I really appreciate your input on these issues. We'll review the results at our next team meeting. Thanks for staying for a few minutes to talk.
It's no problem. You know, I've actually been thinking about this a bit, and I have an idea.
Good. What'd you come up with?
Well, the problem as I see it is that the store managers don't understand the master implementation schedule. I think if Karen were to talk with her key contacts about getting the word out to the stores, they'd understand that we're trying to get these installs done by a specific date.
Okay, so you're saying that if the store managers knew the bigger picture, that would help them understand why these installations have to be done during their busy times?
Yes.
That's one option. What about how you approach the store managers? For example, how you present the installation options to the managers.
And the options are limited. I told you the other day, I just give them the dates and times available and let them pick. All right, that's the best I can do.
Marcos, let's think about this from a different perspective. Put yourself in the position of the store managers for a minute. You get this call from a field service representative who gives you two options, both of them bad, without seeming to care about the impact upon your business. Now, how are you going to feel about that?
Look, I don't like the situation either, but I don't have a lot of options here.
I know this is frustrating. I'm asking you to be more flexible and still stick to the installation schedule.
Exactly, but how am I supposed to do both?
What worries me is that you're getting a reputation among the store managers for being arrogant.
Arrogant? You're making it sound like this is my fault. Look, we have to make a decision here. Either we do the installs when the stores are busy, or we ignore the installation schedule.
Marcos, I know this isn't easy. I also know that you're one of the most efficient and experienced reps in our region. If anyone can handle the challenge of this implementation schedule and working with the store managers, it's you. Look, the store managers are feeling like you're not giving them any flexibility or control when it comes to scheduling the installs. So they think you're being arrogant.
I'm not being arrogant. Okay? It's just, I don't have any control over the installs either.
I understand. What I'm saying is if we can come up with some ways to let the store managers feel like they have some control over when the installations occur, that would show them that you're willing to work with them. Let's start with the way
I get
that
it. I just don't see how it's possible.
Let's start with that initial phone call. What do you think about if you began by showing them that you actually have a couple?
I think this could help. It's certainly not a perfect solution, but it's worth a try.
Good. I think the store managers will appreciate the fact that you're trying to provide more options.
Frankly, this could make scheduling harder and cause a delay in the installation schedule.
Yes, I realize that. Let's give it a try for the next couple of weeks and see what impact it has on the overall schedule.
Okay, we'll see.
Thanks, Marcos. And so we both understand what we've agreed to. I'd like you to send me an email in the next day or two outlining our plan.
Okay, I'll try and do that tomorrow.
Very good. I'd also like to talk to you after the next couple of installations, just to see how things went.
All right.
Marcos, thanks for working through this. I think we have a good solution. And as I said earlier, if anyone can handle the challenge of this implementation schedule and working with the store managers, it's you.
Thanks, Ann. I really appreciate that.